Welcome to the Oklahoma Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full sign-up for additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. And now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter from Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Take it away.
Just 1 second. I'm going to pull up my view book for you guys. So my name is Sarah Hughes, and I am a recruiter at Southeastern Oklahoma State. I graduated from here in 2016, and then I promptly started working here. So I do love Southeastern, and I'm passionate about it. I'm going to go through a few of the high points. This is our view book, and you can access it on our website, www.se.edu. You guys can screenshot that and visit that website. It has a ton of different information. This can be accessed on there, and it has a bunch of different things I'm going to show you throughout this quick presentation. So one of the main things about Southeastern that I love is that we are about 20 minutes away from Texas, about an hour from Dallas. So we're in a really good location and a fun location. And then we also have some satellite campuses in Idabel, McAllister, and Ardmore. So if you are in those areas and you're interested in going a little closer to home, you have that option. Some of our general information, this kind of gives you an idea of our enrollment trends. This year, we're actually up for enrollment to 5,300 from last year's 4,800. And we're really proud of that enrollment growth and as it continues to trend upward. And then another big reason that I chose Southeastern, and probably the main one, is because of the cost. I did not have too much help paying for school, and I didn't want to be in a lot of debt, so cost really mattered to me. And this kind of has a list of our financial aid and cost. Our total estimated is going to be around $7,000. That includes your residence hall, your meal plan, your books, and your tuition. So that is a full number. And that is very, very affordable, and you guys can kind of compare it to some other things. But that was one of the reasons I was able to stay out of debt during my time in college. And also we have a ton of scholarships and a ton of financial aid available. We have academic scholarships as well as talent-based scholarships if you're wanting to do sports or something of that nature. And then, like I said, academic as well. We have some automatic scholarships this year, and then in this upcoming year as well for you seniors. If you have an ACT of a 22 and below, you get an automatic $750 per semester for 2 semesters. So that's an automatic $1,500 waiver that we're doing. And then another automatic one that we have is going to be for a 23 and up, and that's $1,000 per semester for 8 semesters. So that's an automatic $8,000 scholarship. So you guys definitely want to get in on that if you're able to. Another thing about Southeastern that I love is we have several different majors, obviously, as everyone here does. We have over 60, and I'm just going to hit on a couple of the high notes just so that you guys kind of have an idea of some of our more niche programs. But this is a full list of those, and like I said, you can access that on our website. Some of the more niche programs that we have is going to be our occupational safety and health. So we have a safety program that's world recognized, and we have people that come in for job fairs to Southeastern to hire those students while they're still in college. And safety degrees basically is OSHA. You're going into the workplace, making sure people are following codes and regulations, being safe. They're high-paying jobs starting out, and that is something that we are very proud of here. We have over 600 students enrolled in that program currently out of the 5,300, so very large portion of our population here. Another one is biology. This one's not as niche. Everyone has this, but it's just one of our really great programs, and I love the faculty and staff over there, so I love to brag on it. We have a great pre-med program, any pre-professional, so pre-dental, pre-pharmacy. We also have a nursing program that's through ECU actually, and they're here, so that's great. And then we also have something called fisheries and wildlife, and through that program, it produces a lot of game wardens, and they go on a lot of really fun trips to do studies and different things like that. And then the last one I want to talk about real quickly is aviation. So we do have a flight school. We have all of our own airplanes at our own airport, and that is such a prestigious flight school that it's very competitive, but it's really great. We have a partnership with American Airlines and with Southwest Airlines, and they come in and hire students their junior year of college for whenever they graduate to be pilots. So it is a really good opportunity. Garth Brooks and Blake Shelton, actually, both of their private pilots graduated from Southeastern. So you can do something like that, or you can fly a commercial vehicle if that is something like what you would rather do. I'm gonna keep moving. Some more of our degree programs. One of the big things for me that I love to talk about is student life. And so there's kind of some pictures. That's our student union. We've got some pictures of student life activities going on. This is our homecoming bonfire happening down on the right. We have over 70 active student organizations at Southeastern. We have a lot of stuff that you can get involved in. And we're also D2 in athletics, part of the Great American Conference, NCAA. We have men's baseball, basketball, football, golf, rodeo, and tennis. We have women's basketball, cross country, rodeo, softball, tennis, track, field, and volleyball. So that kind of gives you an idea. And then one last thing, so our housing, we have 4 different housing options. One of them is more apartment style and the other 3 are more traditional. And I highly recommend living on campus no matter where you go, because I think it's helpful to get involved in student organizations, make friends that you wouldn't normally make. And then just to round us out, I just want to say that I would love to have you guys come to Southeastern for a tour. As you can see on the screen, se.edu. Go, click that you want to come for a visit. That's the best way to see campus, and so we would love to have you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from East Central University, and keep sending in those Q&A questions.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Adamson. I am one of the recruiters here at East Central University. A little bit about our university is we are located in Ada, Oklahoma, and we educate and empower students to understand and transform our world. We are a D2 university, and we have 70+ degree options and 60+ student organizations, so we have a lot to choose from here at ECU. We are the 8th most affordable in the nation, so we are $7,000 a semester, $14,000 a year, so we are super duper affordable. Our average class size is 18:1, so 18 students to 1 professor. How to prepare to come to East Central University? Be sure to fill out your FAFSA and start looking for all of our scholarship opportunities, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Take your ACT and come tour our campus. We are doing in-person tours at 10 and 2 Monday through Friday, so come take a tour with us. We'd be happy to show you around, and consider attending with us concurrently. Our freshman admission criteria is a 20 composite ACT, or you have to be in the top 50% with a 2.7 GPA, or a 2.7 core GPA after graduation. So it has to be calculated after you've graduated. What steps you need to take to apply here, you would go online to our website at www.ecok.edu/apply. You send in your concurrent transcripts if you have them. Send in your high school transcripts as well, or your GED certificates, your immunization records, all that to our financial aid and our admissions and records office, and then wait for your acceptance letter. After you get accepted, you can call up to our Academic Success Center, and you can schedule a Zoom appointment, an in-person appointment, whatever is comfortable for you. After enrolling, you can make sure that all of your transcripts are sent over, all of your paperwork to our financial aid and our admissions and records office. After sending over your transcripts, you can apply for housing. We have 6 housing options, 2 of them being apartment style, 1 of them being pet friendly. Here at ECU, we're a pet friendly campus. You can have a pet up to 50 pounds, so that's super cool. Whenever you apply for our housing, you will also apply for our dining options. After you've applied for housing, check in, make sure that we, again, have all of your paperwork so you can attend here. And some statistics about ECU, 93% of our students get accepted into medical school. 100% of our students get accepted into law school. 96% of our nursing students pass the NCLEX exam, and 45% of our students graduate debt-free. And the reason for that is all of the scholarship opportunities that we have and the fact that we're super affordable. So some of the scholarships that we offer, we have our academic waivers, which you automatically are in the running for whenever you apply at ECU. That does not mean that you automatically get them. That just means that you're automatically in the running for them based off of your academic excellence. We also have our foundation and our departmental scholarships, which you can apply for on our website. You would hit Give to ECU and it would give you, you would find our foundation scholarship application. You click it and it would, you would be able to use that application for all of our foundation scholarships. On the left-hand side, you'll have our departmental scholarships as well. And then here at ECU, what it kind of looks like during COVID, we are doing blended classes. So Mondays and Tuesdays, our students are in class, and then the rest of the week, they will be online. If you happen to be in person for a class, you will sit 6 feet apart, you'll wear a mask, you'll disinfect your area before and after just to keep it sanitary for everybody. Also, on November 4th, we will have Senior Day, and our application for that is live on our website, so feel free to join us for that. It'll be a really good event. And right here is my contact information, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Feel free to ask questions in the chat, and we will be happy to answer those for you guys. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Mid-America Christian University.
Hi, everybody. My name is Hunter, and I'm an admissions counselor at Mid-America Christian University. I'm excited to talk you through all the things that make MACU home. MACU is located just south of downtown Oklahoma City. We have close to 600 on-ground students and another 1,000 that study online or in our graduate programs. While we may seem like a smaller school, this gives us the advantage of being an intentional community between faculty, staff, and students. Starting the application process is as easy as these 4 steps. We just need your application, ACT or SAT scores, transcripts from your high school, and your university if you are a transfer student or have taken classes concurrently, and lastly, a government-issued ID. For a first-time freshman to be accepted, you must meet 2 of the 3 requirements: top 50% of your class, a 2.0 GPA, and an 18 ACT or a 970 SAT. As long as you meet 2 of these 3, you can go through the traditional admissions process. If you do not meet 2 of the 3 on this screen, please let myself or your admissions counselor know, and there is another admissions process that we can talk you through. At MACU, we have 7 different schools with over 30 different degree options. Some distinctive degree programs are data analytics, digital marketing, criminal justice, sports management, and biology. We have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio, meaning our class sizes are smaller. This is important because our students receive individualized attention, get to know their professors on a more personal level, and have the ability to ask questions freely in class. MACU is an accredited university through the Higher Learning Commission, or HLC. Within our degree programs, we also offer a few areas of specialization. The first is our pre-professional tracks, which helps prepare our students for graduate programs later on. Our pre-engineering, pre-law, pre-medicine, and pre-vet tracks are built-in tracks that can be added to many of our degrees. Our pre-nursing track allows students to gain their associate's degree while also getting their science prerequisites that they will need for most nursing programs. MACU has a partnership with Oklahoma City University and their Kramer School of Nursing. Lastly, our 4+1 program allows students to earn their bachelor's and master's degrees in 5 years. This 4+1 program is offered with our Master's of Business, Master of Leadership, and Master of Education. For high school juniors and seniors, we offer concurrent classes both online and on ground in an 8-week or 16-week format. Our concurrent courses are only $175 per class. This includes both tuition and fees for the course. Students who are interested can begin the process by completing our free application at apply.macu.edu. At Mid-America Christian University, we understand one of the top concerns of students and parents is affordability. When it comes to paying for college, we offer academic, athletic, and many other scholarships. Your admissions counselor can help you apply for both internal and external scholarships. MACU Athletics is a part of the Sooner Athletic Conference, and we are NAIA Division I. We have competitive teams in men's and women's soccer, men's and women's basketball, softball, baseball, and volleyball. We take pride in our student athletes that have gone on to represent us and win in different arenas nationally. Just last month, we broke ground on the O'Brien Training Center. In this new 18,600 square foot facility, there will be new weight rooms, media room, and training rooms. This fall, MACU launched its own varsity esports team with a state-of-the-art gaming center with scholarships available to esports athletes. There are 4 different games we compete in: Rocket League, League of Legends, Super Smash Bros., and Overwatch. In the Student Success Department, they offer access to free tutoring, time management mentors, and a writing center. The Student Success Office also helps all students in resume writing, reviewing, and preparing for interviews. The mission of MACU leads back to pouring into our students and being intentional about their development, not only academically, but personally. We accomplish this through our spiritual life activities on campus. We have 2 large resident halls on campus where our students live, Southwest and McCutcheon halls. Our meal plan comes with unlimited swipes, so you have no maximum on the amount of times you can visit the caf for meals, snacks, or drinks. A top priority of MACU is to keep our students safe while they are on campus. We do this in a number of ways, but we also have our own police department who patrols campus 24/7 all year round. Laundry is also included in the fees. There are 2 sets of washer and dryers on every floor for easy access to our resident students. Student Life works with student leaders across the university to create a community where students feel seen, valued, and known. In our student leadership room, you can find interviews and meetings being held by student leadership groups across campus. We also host intramural sports that include sand volleyball, basketball, and flag football. There are 3 different ways you can visit us here on campus: Evangel Experience, MACU Visit Days, and campus tours. Evangel Experience and MACU Visit Days give students the opportunity to earn scholarships just for coming and hanging out with us. To sign up for one of these prospective student experiences, go to events.macu.edu. The last way to check us out if none of these days work for you is to schedule a general campus tour. You can schedule your tour today by going to visit.macu.edu. Here's our general contact information to reach MACU admissions. I appreciate your time and getting to tell you a little bit about Mid-America Christian University. I hope to see you visiting our campus soon.
Thank you. Just a reminder to send in any of your Q&A questions, and now we'll be hearing from Redlands Community College.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Looks good.
Okay, awesome. All right, my name is Stevie Jantz. I'm an academic advisor at Redlands Community College. We are a 2-year community college that is located in El Reno, Oklahoma, which is a rural area. We are, however, located very close to Oklahoma City. We're about 20 miles west of downtown Oklahoma City on I-40, so very close to having access to Bricktown and to Dodgers games, to Thunder games. So all of that is available at your fingertips. We also have a really neat community here. There is a lake that is within walking distance of our campus, so a lot of our students do take advantage of that. Redlands is unique in that we are a open admissions institution. Therefore, there is no minimum GPA or ACT requirements in order to get in. The only thing that you need is a high school diploma or GED. We have 100% acceptance rate here at Redlands. We do offer over 40 degree programs. We have you'll notice on the screen, some of them say Associate in Arts, Associate in Science. Those degrees are set up to transfer you
to a four-year institution. So these are degrees like psychology, for instance. You could get your psychology degree here, transfer on to get your bachelor's degree in that, and then go on to become a counselor. The associate in applied science degrees and the career certificate programs that we offer are set up in order to get our students ready to go straight into the workforce. So a good example of that is our nursing program, which is highly sought after, very hands-on, and we have 100% job placement out of that program as well. We also are currently offering 3 online degree programs. They're 100% online for our students that are interested in that. Seems like there are more and more students that are looking for online degrees. So we have those in criminal justice, child development, and our general studies degree. Another advantage of a community college is not just the experience of having small class sizes and hands-on learning, is also the cost savings that you have. It's a very cost-effective way to get a jump start on your education. You'll see our prices here, and we have it broken down if you're living on campus in our housing versus living at home. These rates are for a per year estimate, not per semester. So while you're looking at this and you're seeing if you are living on campus, your total cost would be under $12,000 for an entire year. If you were living at home, your total cost would be around $6,700 for an entire year of school. And that is almost unheard of. Our tuition rates run 13% lower than the state average. Just a little bit about life at Redlands. We do have on-campus housing, and those are apartment style. We do not have dorms at Redlands. We have apartments. They are fully furnished. There is on-site laundry available. They're not in the rooms, but we do have laundry facilities. We also offer 2 and 4 bedroom styles. So our students that take advantage of the 2 bedrooms, they have their own bathroom facility. They have their own bathroom. And then the 4 bedrooms they share a bathroom with one other roommate. They have a full kitchen. So you have a fridge, stove, dishwasher. And this, like I said, it's fully furnished. So you're gonna have a couch, coffee table, a dining room table, 4 chairs. Each bedroom has a full-size bed, a built-in desk, sink, and a closet, and your own door to close for privacy. We also have 24-hour campus security in order to help our students feel secure and safe. A lot of parents love that part. As far as on campus, we have several clubs and organizations on campus, and plenty more than what is listed here, but there are tons of ways for our students to get involved. As far as sports are concerned, we have baseball, men's and women's basketball, men's and women's cross country, women's golf, and women's soccer. So all of these are available through the National Junior College Athletic Association. We also have ag is one of our big programs here. We have beef and judging teams and an academic team. We have service learning and honors programs available for our students. And this is just to give our students more of a hands-on approach to learning instead of just your traditional memorize and repeat education. We really like for our students to go out and have real life community experiences that set them up to help them have outstanding job opportunities upon their graduation here. And we do have a 19-to-1 student to faculty ratio. This is just our checklist here of ways of what you can do in order to be a part of Redlands. Schedule a tour with us, apply. We also have a lot of scholarships available, and I'll just really quickly say, even if Redlands isn't your top pick, I highly encourage you to apply. We have a small campus of 2,000 students, and 1,000 of those are high school concurrent students. So the pool of people that you're competing against is very small. If you're applying for this money, you're really likely to get it. And we would love to see you at Redlands. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Newman University.
Hello, everyone. My name is Martina Virale. I'm an admission counselor here at Newman University, and I actually graduated from Newman this past May, so I'm kind of fresh out of college. Newman has a small campus. We have 1,200 students. We have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and we have an 18 average class size, which means, you're probably gonna know your professors, they're gonna know you by name, and they also will recognize you around town. We are located in Wichita, Kansas. We are, which is actually ranked one of the top 10 places to live in the United States, and is the biggest city in Kansas by population, which means there's gonna be concerts that you can go to. There's gonna be 1,000+ different restaurants, and we also have 125+ parks, so a lot of fresh air for you. We are a Catholic college, but you do not have to be Catholic to come at Newman, and you will not be required to go to Mass. We were founded by the Daughters of the Blood of Christ, a group of sisters that came from Italy, the country where I'm from as well, and we are named after Saint John Henry Newman. There's a lot of things that we're known for, like you can see on the screen, but for the sake of time, I just want to focus on high employment. 71% of our students are employed in their field of study after graduation. I'm actually part of that percentage. I knew that I was gonna get this job in admissions back in March. So once May came along and I graduated, I already had job security. So you know that what you invest for, you're investing for your future. We have a variety of different undergraduate programs, like you can see here, but if I have to pick the top 3 that I see students coming in and get, will be any of the sciences, nursing, and business. Anybody that is also in the sciences usually tend to get a pre-professional program, and even if you're not in the sciences, we also have pre-law for you. There's a few misconceptions that comes with Newman because we're Catholic and private. People will assume that we are super expensive. We actually are really affordable. We have a free application, which is super easy. There's no, you don't have to submit an essay or a personal statement, and it's free. We also give generous scholarships to students, and we have a 99% of our students receive financial assistance. Another misconception is that it's really hard to get into Newman. We actually are test optional, and to be eligible to enter, you need either a 2.25 GPA or a 21 ACT or higher. We have a variety of different special scholarships you can apply for, but before that, I want to talk to you about the academic scholarship that you will receive upon acceptance at Newman. And as I said, you don't need both GPA or ACT, but if you send both, we'll give you a scholarship based on the highest one that you will submit. Other scholarship that we have a full tuition scholarship that we give to five high achieving students. This one will require an ACT because it's more selective. We also have an AC Community Leader Scholarship. This one is if you have a lot of experience in community service and leadership, it's another one you could apply for and get extra money. If you also have scholarship specifically for different majors, we have art and theater, and if you want to minor in music, we have that one as well. You would just have to audition or have a portfolio review. And we also have an honors program that gives $1,000 that you can stack on any other scholarships you have. All of those have a deadline of December 1st, as I mentioned. And then this is kind of a timeline for you. FAFSA opened up October 1st. You want to apply as soon as you can. A lot of money is first come, first serve. And it's grant money that you don't have to give back. And then mid-December, you will be receiving your financial aid and acceptance letter. And then National Decision Day is May 1st, but we're pretty flexible. You can tell us before or after. We will take it anyway. We are the only private NCAA Division II college in Kansas, which means we can give out athletic scholarships as well. We have 18 different athletic teams between men and women. And if you do not want to be a college athlete, which I don't blame you, you can also be in one of our intramural sports and have fun with your friends. Living on campus is an option. We have 3 different dorms, but if you're our first-time student, you will be living in Karachi, which is a suite style, which means you're sharing a bedroom with another person, and then you're sharing a bathroom with 2 other people. Every facility has every dorm has a laundry facility, and every dorm has also a printer. You have 150 pages for free at Newman that you can print those per week. I apologize. And you can print in your dorms, in any lab that we have around campus, and at the library. We just started this new program called Navigator, and it's your supercharged support system. Basically, we want to make sure that you are ready for what comes after Newman. So you have not only an academic advisor, but you would also have a mentor of your choice that can help you find jobs, opportunities, internships, and anything like that. And if you're a first-generation college students like I was, we have this new program called First to Go that will help you, succeed not only at Newman, as I said, but also in the future. We have state-of-art science facilities. Our Bishop Gerber Science Center has a cadaver lab inside, and KU Med students on the first and second year come to use our labs, and our professors actually teach those classes. And for the pandemic, we have students coming on campus, but they have to social distance. They have to wear a mask, and they have to, let's say that they test positive. We actually have a dorm in which they can reside to quarantine for as long as they need to. And make sure to follow us on social media. And if you have any question, come to our campus visits. We have on campus or virtual. I hope you enjoyed and have a good day.
Thank you. Just a reminder to send in any Q&A questions. And lastly, we'll be hearing from USAO.
Okay, guys, my name is Zoe, and I am from the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. So I'm going to give you just a brief overview of what we have to offer. So we are a liberal arts university, but we are a public university, the only public liberal arts university in the state of Oklahoma, which essentially means that you're getting an elite education at a much affordable price. We do have less than 1,000 students, which means that we have a much smaller student-faculty ratio, in which place we do have faculty advisors. We do not hire outside people to advise you and tell you what classes you should take. We prefer to have faculty instruct you on this and really be one-on-one, in person and virtually, to talk to you about your future and your future career as a college student. We do offer a variety of majors, including special degrees in education if you're interested in teaching, and speech pathology and sign language. So we do have definitely a versatile campus. I personally went to USAO. I recently graduated and got my degree in communications. So don't get too hung up in the sciences and arts. We do very well in those categories, but we do have other options as well. We do have a 90% acceptance rate for students that are interested in the sciences particularly, especially pre-med, pre-nursing students, if you're interested in physical therapy, those types of careers. So the estimated cost of attendance is around $8,000. As you can see, the different variety of fees and housing is all included in this. Please keep in mind that some of the student fees and the textbook fees have drastically decreased since COVID. We have been able to make a lot of adjustments to make this as comfortable and as financially easy as possible for students to transition from high school to college. But when you're talking about college, you're talking about investing thousands of dollars in yourself and in your future. So please keep that in mind. This includes our housing, which is Sparks Hall. This is our most affordable housing on campus. But as a smaller university, we do not require you to live on campus your freshman year. So if you so choose, you can live at home. We are only about 40 miles away from the city. So if you guys do live there, it's not very long of a commute at all, and you can save a lot of money by living at home. That's certainly what I did, and I was able to save quite a bit, as you can see, per year. We do have a variety of scholarships, including an educator award for students that are family members of a teacher. So if you guys are related to a teacher or are very close to one, please let us know. You could certainly apply for this scholarship. We also have a President's Leadership Council Scholarship. This is one of the scholarships where we don't require as high of academic standards. We only require a 20 ACT score and a 3.0 GPA, and it is a full ride scholarship. And because we are a smaller university, we have a much smaller pool of students applying for these scholarships. So you have a much higher chance of actually being awarded one of these scholarships. So it certainly is worth a closer look, and you can certainly apply. Our deadlines, our first deadline will be in November, and our next will be in February. So you do have a little bit of time, but if you have any free time, please check them out and feel free to apply. There's nothing you can lose, and it's a great opportunity. Some of the student life here, we have a recently renovated gymnasium and workout room. We use it for certain classes, physical education courses, and of course our athletes take full advantage of it. As you can see, the baseball boys in the top left picture, our baseball and softball teams have been ranked in the top 5 in the NAIA for the past 5 years. So if you guys are interested in either of those sports, please let us know, and we can certainly link you up with some of those scholarships. We do offer Lawson Court apartments. Those are our most coveted residential life on campus. It includes an outdoor pool that is 24-hour access and is currently open, that is socially distanced and safe. It also has a fully equipped sand volleyball court for students at their own convenience. It also houses the Starbucks on campus. So if you do have an 8 a.m. class, it's very easy to roll out of bed, wake up, head over, grab a cup of coffee, and head over to class. So we also do have a full service movie lounge, which is also housed in Lawson, which students can rent out at any time for no charge. You can also play your video games there as well, hook up your PS5, anything you'd like to do, and your friends can hang out. But it's a really good opportunity and really fun to hang out with everyone. We offer several events on campus. Hopefully one next month is coming soon, but we do host an annual event that is known as Drover Stock. This is an opportunity for our students and students all over the state to come and draw their art all across our oval parking lot. They do get to enter into a contest, and we choose winners for second and third, and they do get cash prizes. But we also have food trucks, inflatables, henna tattoos, a variety of different things that students can have fun with. We also have an indoor Olympic-sized pool that is 12 feet deep for students to have access at any time. We use it for certain classes, including water yoga and water aerobics. So it's a really good opportunity to kind of try new things and see what you like. So one of the main things about our university, about a liberal arts education, is our interdisciplinary studies core curriculum. These classes are unlike other courses you're going to take at other universities, simply because they require more discussion and open-mindedness and compromise. So you have the ability to talk openly with your faculty, with your students, your fellow peers. And these classes are sometimes team taught. So you have 2 professors from 2 different perspectives. So you can hear all sides of an argument, all sides of a situation or an experience, and be able to discuss it openly. It is a very, very accepting and comfortable campus. We do have a study abroad scholarship.
You actually are at the end of your time.
Oh, that's fine. So just let me know if you guys have any questions.
Yeah, thank you. So overall, we have a little bit of extra time for the entire presentation, and I wanted to invite all of the reps to come back on and just answer a round of Q&A questions. If any of the audience members have any questions, please submit those to the Q&A box now. I'm just going to ask all of the reps to share one of their favorite events that takes place on their campus, and then we can just go in the same order that you presented in, and everyone can take about 30 seconds to respond.
Okay, so my favorite event that happens on our campus, it's not necessarily special, like everyone has homecoming week, but that's my favorite. One of my one of the reasons that I love it so much is because all of our alumni come back and get involved, everyone at the school, and then also our whole community too. We actually have our homecoming parade with Durant high school homecoming parade, which is actually really cool because, like I said, the community comes out and supports, and it's a whole lot of fun. Then we have a big bonfire the night before the homecoming game, and then tailgate on homecoming day, and there's something going on every single night of homecoming week. So homecoming is my favorite event / tradition that we have here, mainly because of the people, but it's just a lot of fun and it's a really cool atmosphere.
I know for me here at East Central University, my favorite event is pretty much any event that has the pride of Tigerland in it. There's just something about hearing the fight song. It just gets your adrenaline going. It's my favorite part. But I also really enjoy, we have what we call WOW Week, where they have all these events for our beginning freshmen that come in. And I know we had a big carnival event where we brought in like inflatables. We had a big foam slide, things like that. So that's probably one of my favorites too.
My favorite event here at Mid-America would probably be Welcome Week. That's when we bring in a big inflatable slide. We bring in food trucks. It's a great place for all the new freshmen and current students to make new friends. So I would say Welcome Week is probably one of the greatest events on campus.
My favorite event at Redlands is actually a community event that our students participate in. And El Reno, some of you may not know this, but we're known for our fried onion burgers. We have 2 restaurants in town that are world known for their fried onion burgers and have even been on episodes of Man vs. Food. And so our community, over 25,000 people come to this event every year, including our students, and they cook a 750-pound onion burger and serve that and other onion burgers, and they have live music and car shows and just a lot. It's just a lot of fun for our students to get in our community and meet people. They always have a king and queen of burger day, and the last one that they had this year, it was canceled because of COVID, but prior to, one of our administrative assistants at Redlands was the queen of burger day, and that was just a lot of fun for our students.
I'm sorry, I cannot quite turn on my video, but you know, as you can tell by my accent, I was an international student. And one of our clubs called MCLO, Multicultural Leadership Organization, they will put on a cultural extravaganza on campus, and everybody can come and see like different culture represented on stage. And then the whole community, not just Newman, but also Wichita in general, will come together. And we also have food at the beginning of it, and it's homemade food from different countries. So it's really good, and we also have a ton of different events that have food on campus at Newman. One of the others is Jet Fridays. Every Friday in the student center, if you wear something Newman, you can get a donut and coffee, or just juice or water or something like that, and you get to talk to other students or just run to class with your breakfast.
As I mentioned in the presentation, I think my favorite event is certainly going to be Drover Stock, where our students kind of have the opportunity to draw with chalk art. It's amazing what they can come up with. It's beautiful. It's really a really fun experience for everybody. The community comes out together. Everybody can kind of share their own experiences and get a henna tattoo and go try obstacle courses. It's a lot of fun. But it gives our students the opportunity to kind of express themselves as well as meet new people. So I think it's certainly one of the highlights of the year.
Awesome. Thank you all for sharing. And thank you everyone for attending. When you go to close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. This was just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to check out the full sign up for additional sessions. In about a week, You'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other sessions recordings online at the same website where you registered. Thank you. Bye now.